I cannot tell if that went the way you had hoped.
It went well enough. Riche will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with. Speak a word of this to no one. The circle of trust must stay between the three of us.
What if one of us is corrupt? Well, one of the two of you are corrupt.
You will forgive me for stepping away. I grow weary of those pissing contests.
My love, I am sorry for what happened. I should have been there.
Nonsense. You have your duties to fulfill. Besides, a few bandits is hardly something to worry over.
I am only glad you were not harmed. Eivor, I will be around if you need me.
Once you catch the tail, you do not let go.
Old habits die with the struggle.
Yours changed. Softened.
Politics. It takes the Norse out of a Norse.
I'm happy for him. And you as well. You have made something of yourselves here.
Perhaps.
What do you have there?
Christian texts. The Gospels. Ecclesiastes. The Revelation of John. The Red Hand steals all they can find. We may run the city now, but the Christians must still be allowed to worship as they see fit.
Seems the Red Hand disagrees.
What's more, Althon is worried they will come for the archives next. Between this and all the uproar at the harbor, I would say we have some leads.
What does the Red Hand want with Christian texts?
That is the question. Whatever it is, there is no length they will not go to retrieve them. They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they demand.
Where is the largest collection of texts in the city?
The archives. But they haven't been so bold as to attack it yet. Althon keeps a close eye on the place.
Okay.
I will try my luck there. I went by the harbor when I first arrived. The dockmaster looked wary when I asked about you.
That does not surprise me. He's been using Jorvik's money shortage to increase taxes. As if he's been ordered to by the council. Jor would never wrong the people like that, even if Riche demanded it. The dockmaster is a thief and a liar.
A man in need of a throttling. I will have another look around the harbor.
Try the trade depot. It's where he's holding the merchants' wares.
Okay.
I'll get started at once.
I will get started at once.
No, I need you here. Listen to the voices in this hall. Look for any signs, changes in behavior, anything.
I would swallow a horse heart to join you, Eivor.
I know, old friend. Your loyalty is why I need you here. I will return when I find something.
Kikoki. Guess we'll go to the archives and then we can also get the knowledge from there. Get out this way? Can. That was bright transition.
The archives. This must be where Alden shuffles the council papers. He's not here. I should look around.
I need to get to it from outside, which is odd. Sure. So let's do. Yes, see, I can tell that. I just can't really see a way up to it. This has got to be here for a reason. Can I maybe shoot that through here? That do what I needed it to? I don't know. Didn't hear a big crash. I did drop down the ladder, but I still need to get rid of the pallet.
Le alves me! Yeah.
Guess we could.
Hey, fellas! Over!
Okay, now we should be able to get up. Just like what? Rage of Helheim. Enter a fit of rage and slam your enemy to the ground, leaving them helpless in the face of a barrage ship. Alternate quickly between LB and RB, taps to avoid losing balance. Try that on Y. Interesting. Depends how much damage it does, really.
Weapons and supplies, but not enough to arm and feed even the smallest army. That is a lot.
Thank you, Audun. I will leave with these at once.
Of course. Eivor, isn't it? What brings you to our archives?
I've come to ask about these Christian texts. Lufina tells me the Red Hand is stealing them.
And destroying them. I fear they will attack these archives next. The abbess here has offered to bring the texts somewhere safe. She's been working diligently on this matter.
You flatter me, Lord. I only wish to help.
Abbess Ingeborg, this is Eivor, our honored guest from the south. Eivor has offered to help rid Jorvik of the Red Hand.
How can I help?
The Red Hand seems to know where to look for these texts. It may be someone is guiding them. What can you tell me? You know something else. That much is clear.
The abbess has her suspicions.
As much as it pains me to say, I suspect something foul at the rectory. I have heard whispering, collusion, and the bishop. He has been sneaking around the rectory, often visiting the priests in the cover of night.
Time I pay these men of faith a visit. The rectory is on the road to the Minster. I should look for the bishop there.
Let's go get this gear. Let's try and clean up the map a little. It's a bit busy over here. See a like theater. Down here somewhere. So I need another key before I can unlock that door to get another key. It's a good job they show you where they are from a little further away these days. Okay, we'll lock that door, collect that key, wait, chest. don't know if any of these are going to be any good. Probably not. Go grab them. Just in case. Sit lying down. So. We need a way, underground, ideally. Yeah, we'll leave this one now. Okay, that small child is having problems. Boats across the river. Dum dum, dum dum dum.
Jorvik's trade depot. This must be where the merchants' wares are being kept.
Time to die.
Right, how do we get in? Music got a bit dramatic. I don't see a way in. All the doors seem barred.
Can't. Need to get on the other side.
Drop in the center.
The depot is well guarded by the Red Hand. The Order has a stake in these docks.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be. I know. I forgot which merchants to collect from. I cannot believe this. Black cloth.
It seems like the complaints by the merchants never reached the council.
I wonder why.
You are playing with fire, boy. The needle is known to sting for far less than this.
I tried stealth attack, it didn't work. Everyone should be dead. I mean, if he didn't break the pots, it would have been fine.
Seized exotic wares.
You like Persian
Some
rooks.
worth plenty. Something that could be on the Red Hand's agenda. Accumulating wealth.
Isn't that on everyone's agenda? Expect all coin from merchants to be delivered to my office daily. Their stalls draped in black and not hard to find.
The sting of a needle. I'm on his trail. So, the dockmaster seizes cargo and resells it through merchants in the marketplace. The ones involved bear black cloths. I may be able to get their attention by showing some silver around the marketplace.
Yeah, we had some.
Coppergate Market. I'll flash some silver to the merchants. That should get their attention.
At the depot earlier.
What do you mean, trouble?
I don't know for sure, but the Needle is calling for more protection. Meet me here at nightfall.
Hear me, friend. I have a haul of silver that will sink my ship. Can you help me spend it?
Keep it down, would you? You'll get yourself killed flaunting like that, especially around here.
What good is a market if I cannot sniff around its stalls eager to spend my gains?
You want to let go of your silver? Try the narrow alleys. Now be gone!
I don't know for sure, but the Needle is calling for more protection. Meet me here at nightfall. We will go see him together.
Góndu, hrærast!
Njósnarmenn herdsins skyggnast seg ekkert.
The third crate of mine taken this week, and with no explanation.
Rules are rules, but I wish they would tell us why.
I can't just speak to anyone else.
Have you any wine for sale? There's nary a drop in town.
Sorry. All the wine's been bought up for the Yuletide feast.
Shame. I could do with a cup, but the last...
Hi, friend. I have a hoard of silver I'm making to spend. Can you help me? What have you got?
I have nothing left to trade, but Coppergate Market is the right place. Ask around. You'll find someone who'll bend an ear.
My thanks.
Good to her. I don't know how far the market goes. Back here as well.
Where to?
Speak to someone here, but I think, is that not just a generic merch? Yeah, I think so. I'm missing someone to talk to.
We will go one by one, and if any of these peddlers gives you a hard time, remind them just who it is they work for.
Oh, with pleasure.
I hear this marketplace sees its fair share of silver pass through. I have something that may interest you.
You will want to speak to Grigori.
The Darkmaster?
Sorry. Who are you?
Someone who wants to do business. With Grigori.
I don't know your face, and I've said too much already. Please, go.
Did I hear you talking about silver?
I'm looking to spend a large sum, not fork it over to some street beggar.
Oi! I'm no beggar, you dolt. I'm with the big dogs.
You mean the Needle?
Of course you are.
You have something he wants. If you truly want to make a trade, head to the statue near the East Gate.
I shall. Watch yourself around here, young one.
Oh, me? Ha! Please. I've a bigger sword than the lot of them.
Here by the east gate. It's gotta be like around here somewhere.
What see you, old friend? Empty carts, and a black cloth marking the house. Hiding among the rats, Needle. Fitting.
Can't just be this simple, can it? Right, guy down here has a key. We're gonna need a key for something.
I must be careful now. The sound of metal. A workshop in the sewers. What is the Needle's operation? All this silverware, some still in their crates. Has this all been seized as well?
I mean, most likely. Good.
They are melting the silver into bars and coins.
Gee, discard.
What do they plan on doing with it?
Give us that up.
No! Please, don't do this! Please, don't do this! It's a misunderstanding, that's all. I'll pay!
You had your chance.
Yes, that guy is being set on fire.
I'm not surprised to find you creeping down here.
You don't belong down here!
We run a clean dock in Jorvik. I believe those were your words. And yet here I find you swimming in silver from all the wares you've seized. Are you the Needle, or just another of his pawns?
You have it all wrong. The fabric of this world has been used up, torn, shredded, you see. Someone must be there to stitch it back together. Someone with a firm yet steady hand, who can thread a needle. Someone like me.
You are a shit poet, but at least my question is answered.
Yes, well, we all have our weaknesses. Yours appears to be the iron between us.
It's true an arrow through there.
Think your men are going to stop me?
I would not undermine them so. The Red Hand are loyal to our cause.
I'll go.
Which is more than I can say for the merchants.
Hmm?
Make it quick! Meet me in the marketplace when you are done.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Hey! We'll sink our teeth in you!
Ow. Ow. Let's just get us out of there. Okay, so it just goes for as long as your stamina bar is. That's not great. I think I was seeing that one before. Maybe it levels up to be decent and not use as much stamina or something. Do they know I'm here? You do now. He doesn't, still.
That damned back route slipped through my fingers. I'll finish this in Coppergate Market.
Right. Okay, we'll do it the other way then, shall we? Clear. I mean, there is a convenient ladder right there. Use, but no, it's. Get the high ground.
Come, come, walk with me. It is good to walk.
Gregory.
Good to take in the air. The sights, the sounds, the smells.
Please, Gregory, I didn't think you'd mind. It was just a few coins.
Shh. I understand. It's not your fault. It was mine for thinking you had anything but empty air between your ears.
With all the silver I've given you, I have nothing left to feed my children, let alone myself. Please, understand. Oh, dear God.
Merchants of Jorvik, I promised you a future rife with opportunity. And what was the one thing I asked in return? Do you remember?
Loyalty.
Loyalty!
He did.
Let this serve as a lesson, should any of you think it a good idea to threaten my operation.
Guards here are vigilant.
I do the thinking. You do as you're told.
Easy enough.
It's funny. As a child, I thought of snow as the tears of God, frozen by our sins. Weak with hunger, I stared into the sky, hoping it was me he wept for. Me he sought to save. But God did not save me. The vault did. He took me to a fine house, gave me hearty meals, a warm bed. For the first time, someone extended a hand, showed me kindness, compassion.
Look where it got you.
And it was then that I made a vow. I vowed to never turn my back on he who was there for me when God was not.
So you served the Vault, knowing full well what he was a part of.
The Order made our paths intersect. I owed them a debt, and I repaid it by saving this city from its own destruction.
A life debt is a strong motivator. It took hold of this one's Hugad, drove it, and never let go. Yet not with the same compassion you were shown. Too many have suffered by your hand in pursuit of this cause.
You're right. Perhaps I deserve this death. But I am but one cog in a large wheel. One that still turns unhindered.
Not for long. Where you have gone, there will be no tears waiting for you.
The one down?
Odin owns you!
Can we move all markers? Let's get out here. And can we go across the bridge? I don't even think I'm still being chased, so.
The seal. I've seen it before, on the council grounds. I should show this to Lufrina.
Oh, that's healthy. Okay. I'm guessing that's one of the three here. Nope. Two. Okay.
What news do you bring?
The needle will never sting again.
Well done, Eivor. Who was hiding behind the name?
My love, there has been an attack at the markets. The dockmaster, Grigory, is dead.
The needle. Sold off the wares he ceased to collect silver for the vault.
He had no such authority. Why would anyone believe him?
The council seal. That rat.
This is getting out of hand. How he was able to obtain this is concerning. I must return and prepare for the Yuletide feast, but I will do so with a bent ear and a keen eye. Be safe.
One down, two left.
The Christian text will lead to another. I am sure of it. Search the archives.
A bit in the archives. I guess we did sort of give up on that quest line. It's because the other one was closer at the time. Step into Christmas. Step into Christmas. Done. Melee. Done. I think we were actually heading for somewhere, but God knows if I know what it was. If you, oh. At some point we're gonna need... we're gonna have to spend all our points into everything, I imagine. What power are we? 220 at the moment. I think... Well, I think probably about 300 will probably get you most things. I don't know. Got a fair few at the moment, haven't we? Let's go get the viewpoint first.
The abbess said she suspected secrecy among the priests and bishop. Seems quiet. Where is everyone?
Minster. Okay, climb up this. Bird's view. It's not a bad view, I can tell you that. So let's explore the rectory. Don't really know what I'm looking for, but there's something here. There's actually a window you can shoot through. I'm gonna shoot through this one.
Enough.
Leave me be, please!
What has you doused in sweat and trembling so?
The Red Hand. They're everywhere. Please, I don't want any trouble.
Looks as though everyone else has fled this place. So why are you still here?
Waiting for the bishop. One of our brothers said he would return soon. That's all I know, I swear it.
Where's this other priest?
He's locked himself in. That house, just there.
Across the road.
Someone is hiding in there. Doubt he'll come out. I'll have to find a way in.
It's been marked.
Qui sinistra tristis terram atque. Iluc vagabantur.
Muskie. Been here long, priest?
Just who do you think you are, trespassing like this? This is my property you've destroyed.
I hear you priests have been hiding ever since some Christian texts went missing. What are you hiding from?
The Red Hand? Who else? They muscle their way to and fro. No one has done a thing about it.
I'm looking for the bishop. Where is he?
Gone to his quarters. Said he would return once he finished tending to a private matter. But that was some time ago.
Show me there.
What do you mean to do with him?
Now.
Lord, forgive me.
I knew I should have left with the others.
Can I confront the bishop? His quarters are within the rectory's.
The bishop's quarters? What is that burning smell?
Can't get in now. Okay. Must be another way in. The house has been set on fire on the side. I can move it myself. well.
Lord above! The bishop! No, I can't look. Oh, dear Lord.
Ugh, the stench. He looks like Searcher's shit. Blood. There was a struggle here. Several Christian texts. The abbess was right to cast suspicion the bishop's way.
Now can I look at the body?
A charred letter beneath the body. He must have tried to hide it before he died. Someone knew the bishop was conflicted and killed him before he could say a word. It's a confession. The bishop played a part in destroying these texts against his own will. The rest of the letter is burned, but makes mention of the Minster and the abbess. Is that where she's been keeping these texts?
Look around! Search every room. They're around here somewhere.
It's them! It's the Red Hand! Oh, Lord have mercy!
Quiet. The Red Hand. I need to leave.
Pagan, we will burn that sinner just like the others.
I want to get out though. Where did you?
Stay out of the way, heathen! We will complete our work. You cannot stop us.
Oh, that was very close to a civilian head. Minster. This way.
The target sent the Red Hand after me. I must be closing in. It is time I head to the Minster. The abbess knows more than she's letting on.
Did I not kill the other guy? She had like the smallest amount of health left. I couldn't kill her. Okay, we are going all the way up. Now we've been all the way up before, so we do kind of know where we're going. But I don't think we need to go all the way up, but... kind of here like this is probably the right place to be, you know. There's a hell of a lot of stairs.
What? Just what do you think you're doing?
This is no place for you, priest. Go. Now.
Blasphemy! Stop this at once!
Something troubling you, father?
Abbess, look. They are
They wanna
burning all
climb
of
up.
these passages. Why are you not stopping this?
I'm the one burning them.
Because I ordered them to.
Yeah, pretty much what I said.
What?
The vellum that burn before you are covered in lies. So long as they exist,
You cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
Lies? Abbess, what has happened to you? We are God's children all. Do not renounce him like this. Please, I beg of you. You can still repent. God will forgive you. You know he will.
You have to think how
Your
many
mind has been
books
poisoned,
and stuff have
but
been
worry
burned.
not. We have the antidote. We will set a new example to which all may aspire.
You're mad. You won't get away with this.
They're like
I won't
ancient
let you.
texts that we no longer
There is
have.
no one to tell.
Because someone
No
burned
one
them.
who will hear your cries. If you cannot bear to watch them burn, then you should burn with them. I want it all destroyed. Every text, every passage, every scribbled piece of paper, everything. It is time to end this.
Yes. Firebrand.
The Abbess is the firebrand. She'll kill whoever stands in her way. Time I get between her and her next victim.
She's still... Apparently she's still here. I mean, we saw him walk off. This way. There's some arrows. It's outside now.
Hey, what?
Probably just ran off that guy.
In for the kill! It's axe time!
I think they'll still be inside. Right.
What do you see, Sunan?
It's one over there. God. No lighting is broken.
Shout! Flee for the leader!
Yeah, let's get some high ground again. Problem is there's three but look exactly the
It's our
same.
duty to purify the future of Jorvik.
What's going on?
Not the firebrand.
Okay, so we have to go to one of the other two.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Ut! Ver! Athens! Flee! Go. Tell them the abbess sent you, and bring the texts here at once.
This doesn't look like it's there, but... Oh, it is.
This fire that burns inside, I've always had it. A longing to do something grand and important. But that door was always shut to me. My methods deemed too severe. I was cast out, shunned, scorned. But the Order, they took notice of me. Saw that it was courage that drove me. Courage to change the world for the better. They reopened that door.
And you used your chance to destroy a way of life you did not support.
We have seen time and time again what happens when people are left to interpret for themselves. Knowledge must be controlled. Only then can the message be widely understood. The day where there is but one truth draws nearer. One truth, that is what the Order offers.
This one sought to spark a new flame, but did so with a heavy hand. Not a teacher's tongue. This cleansing of yours ends here.
My work is incomplete, but not inconsequential. There are others who carry on. For one of the four is us.
Why did you say that? What does it mean?
Now I go. A flame that grows bright and burns ever more, ever light.
Wonderful. For council. There's 2 out of the 3 anyway.
To Helheim, where cold and crueler fires await.
Back to Royal Hall. What is the order manual? Yeah, that's not too bad. We're about a third of the way through. Considering we're not really actively hunting them. Or maybe the better way to put that is they're not actively hunting us. So we're not getting clues as easy. Like, if I was to go back and replay this, that's one thing I'd try and remember to change. Get the zealots to start hunting you. I'm sure pick up on clues or hell, but quicker.
What news do you bring?
The firebrand's flame burns no longer. It was Jorvik's abbess, Ingeborg.
Gods. I would never have suspected. Does the orders reach no bounds?
Nope. None. And it is often those we least expect who carry out their ambitions. The abbess sought to destroy all Christian texts in the city, rid Jorvik of their ideals. She did utter a phrase that perked my ears. One of the 4 is ours.
4? But there are only 3 targets in Jorvik. Could there be something we're missing?
Damn Picts! Not only do they hold the north, but those lawless Sits have free roam in our lands as well.
Yours said our spies are on the ground.
Under the ground. Only one of them has returned, bone-beaten and bloodied. The Howling Mother take them.
Lovina, a moment of your time. And Hjor if he's about.
I will be with you shortly.
A valuable seal. And a riddle. One of the four is ours. One of the four. Mercia, Falavith, Odin, and...
Hjor. The four members of the council.
That's what I
should
said.
Search their offices now, while they're occupied with the Yuletide feast.
Yes. Yes. Come, to the archives.
Again.
Could I have missed something?
We will find out soon enough.
Come on.
Can't be Hjor, surely. I think it's making you think it's Hjor. That's from Hjor.
Scratch marks on the floor.
The secret wall.
Hjor's desk used to be against the other wall.
So why the change?
A hidden entrance. Where does this lead?
Guard the door.
The room to the left. That is where the councilmen confer.
This desk. It looks as though it's been moved here.
That's Hjor's desk.
It is loaded with silver. There was wine here. Whoever moved it did so in a hurry. A load of wine was removed from here, and the room smells of almonds. It may be the wine was poisoned.
It is likely the wine for the Yuletide feast. Do you think one of the council means to kill someone?
Looks that way.
It is not him. Not my Hjor. He would never do this. He...
Keep your focus. Once we have all the facts, then we can worry about Hjor. Right now, we need to get to the Yuletide feast. The people are in danger.
You're right. The Roman amphitheater. Let us go.
A lot of travelling back into this one, isn't it? Over there. Checking I didn't have a viewpoint over that direction. It's not too far, about 100 meters, so. Not too bad. 100-meter sprint. Taking about 20 seconds.
What are you doing?
Do you see the wine?
No.
Then there's still time.
The entire council is here. Any one of them could be the vault.
I need you to keep an eye out for the wine. I will speak to each of the council members, see if I can trap them in a lie.
Even Hjor?
Even Hjor. If he is the vault, I will not allow him to kill all these people. Lufina.
I heard you. Just grant me one thing. Confer with me before you make your move.
I will. Now to speak to the council members. Faravid, a word if I may.
Ah, Drengr. If it's to join arms with me, the answer is yes. We can use someone like you against the Picts.
I may be courted, but I'm selective with whom I join. Are you a drinker?
Ha! If that is a challenge, I am up for it.
Very well. I'll return with some wine.
Wine? Come now, we will do this over ale. That will give us a good measure of who can better fight its lure.
Now to speak to the council members. I will speak of the wine and watch for their reactions. That may lead me to the vault.
Eivor, have you uncovered who the vault is?
I didn't realize that was you.
Not yet. Rishi.
Ah, come to join the feast, have you?
I have some bad news. The wine for the feast has spoiled.
Of course it has. Why would I expect differently? I'll have my men dump it. There may be more wine in my private stores. I'll send a man to retrieve it. Is there anything else?
That is all. Enjoy the feast.
I shall try.
Right, I don't think it's him.
Hjor, who was that?
There you are. I was beginning to worry.
Worry not. We have tracked the vault here. He's someone on the council.
You are certain?
I am. Once I discover who, I will dig my blade into his heart and end this for good. Until then, it is important that I investigate without raising suspicion. I need your help.
Of course. What do you need me to do?
Drink yourself into a drunken fit.
What? Why?
I need a distraction. Keep their eyes off of me. The wine should arrive soon. Drink 3 full cups, then make a scene.
I can't be seen doing that. You'll have to find another way.
Just do it.
I will have the silver ready in the coming days. Thank you, Bo.
Of course.
He's meant to be talking to someone.
Audun has outdone himself.
He hasn't.
Audun, it seems you have found the funds to go ahead with the feast after all. You must be elated.
That is putting it lightly. Look at it. I could not have asked for a better turnout. Soon the feast will begin, and these people will be given everything they deserve.
We should honor you. I will fetch us some wine.
No, I mustn't indulge. The wine is for the people of Jorvik. But when it arrives, do help yourself.
He has indeed. The High
That's not
Reeve
help.
of Jorvik has a bright future ahead if it keeps
It's either
this up.
Hjor or Ord.
We need to find the vault. Have you any idea who it is?
I believe I have. Each of the council members has given me reason to suspect them. Some more than others.
Who is it you suspect?
Audun was the one pushing for the feast from the start. He planned it, which means he would have had access to the wine. And he was helping Abbess Ingibor collect Christian texts. She turned out to be the firebrand.
Yes. Yes, you're right. And the wine?
Of all the councilmen, he knew the wine had not yet arrived. When I offered some, he flat out refused, insisting it be saved for the guests. For these reasons, I think Audun is the vault.
Brothers, sisters, dear friends, welcome all. Before we begin, I would like to introduce our honored guests. Here with me are some of Jorvik's most revered lords, men and women who have kept Jorvik trudging through these harsh times. I am pleased to say that today, on the day we honor you, we honor as well the nobles to whom we are all so
The wine!
indebted.
Audun is the vault.
Too late for them. We must not miss our chance.
Join me now in celebrating their successes and yours. To everything you deserve and more.
Shit!
And now, deafened and blinded by your lust for indulgence, your foolish pride, I will tell you just what nobility is. A death sentence. A new world of order is upon us. A pity none of you will live to see it.
Get the councilmen to safety. I will handle Audun. Go!
Okay.
Audun!
There is...
It's not help. If you miss.
Noise, little coward, aren't you?
Can't move.
No use running.
So let me confirm the kill. Then we can run away from everyone else. Squish.
What did you hope to gain with all this? What riches are worth so much misery and the deaths of honorable men and women?
Only a feeble mind would call them honorable. They are privileged, sedentary, complacent. They wasted their resources. I secured our power through wealth. I contributed to the future of a glorious order.
On the backs of honest people, merchants, and priests, and nobles alike.
Eivor, you are wrong. Held back by your primitive cosmology. 9 worlds in the tree? No. 9 times 9,000 worlds. And as many suns.
9 nights I hung in the tree, sacrificing myself to myself. So does the Wise One seek wisdom.
Countless spheres, awaiting our gift, our enlightenment.
I live in one world only. You live in none.
Okay, time to run.
Where did they go?
Hopefully to safety.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Eivor! Over here!
Are you all right?
We're fine. Faravid and his cars escorted King Rishi back to the Royal Hall. Everyone is safe.
Let's regroup there.
No, I just came from the Royal Hall, didn't I? Just constantly running back and do.
Northmen.
I took faster than me for once.
Alden, that snivelling little shit. I don't care. I want answers.
Calm, Lord Rishi. Alden is dead.
That doesn't calm me. I wanted to rip the bastard's spine out myself. You want to calm me? Start talking.
Alden aligned himself to a secret group that was plotting to overtake Jorvik.
He had help from 2 others. Grigory the Dockmaster and Ingeborg the Abbess.
And you, Eivor? You were after these conspirators from the moment you arrived?
Yes, though I could not let it be known. This group can reach any person, permeate the walls of any city. Much like the worms of a spoiled apple, they would have eaten Jorvik from the inside out if we let them.
But you stopped that from happening. We owe you a debt of gratitude. You can be sure Halfdan Jarl will hear of this.
If the threat is gone, then you have my gratitude as well. I'm alive today, and so are many others because of you. I'd like to name you an honorary High Reeve of Jorvik, Eivor. Would you accept?
It has a nice sound to it. You honor me, Lord.
You have earned it.
Then if I may, a hoard of silver is left unaccounted for in the grottos beneath these streets.
That's right. Silver the Dockmaster was collecting.
What do you propose we do with it?
Without resources, Halfdan's army will perish against the Picts. I say we fund the war. Give Halfdan's men what they need to turn the tide. Future Danes and Saxons will thank us for it.
You will hear no argument from me.
Then it will be done. Hjor will see that your army gets what they need.
I'm
Come,
going in an
Faravid.
army more than any
Help me
merchants.
secure this horde. I could use a bloody walk.
The merchants should
We
be
have
fine
a
now
saying
anyway,
in
but they're not being
Anglia.
taxed, so...
Only the dead get to complain.
And we're still living.
I could muster a few complaints about the king and the treasury, but I shall forbear. You did it, Eivor.
We did. It may be we were the recipe to keep Norway from Harold all along.
We still can be.
No. Norway is behind me now, and the rest of England ahead. That said, I must be going.
Wait.
Where does everyone keep these?
Should you ever need us, we will come.
One last thing. The silver on your desk, Hjor. It planted a seed of doubt in my mind. So I must know. What is it for?
I suppose I can forego the element of surprise. I hired a silversmith to craft a love token for Lufina. A Yuletide gift.
You sneak.
I will take my leave before you shame the throne.
Until our paths cross again, old friend.
In this world, or the next.
If you drop by Jorvik again, please join us for an ale. I know of a place down the street.
Okay. I was looking at this one when we went past it before, but it seems it's underground.
Let's tell her the good news.
But a nice short story arc is much appreciated. It's like here. Oh, maybe we need to go under the bridge. That'll help.
It cannot end like this.
Yeah. It's a ticket. I feel like you'd be screwed without these explosive arrows. More often than not. Come in handy so much. There's a lot to clean up there. I think we might leave it for now. The hell, but let's just travel around, shall we? See what Ranby has to say about that one.
Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this
It was not rubbish. I intended to use it.
How come she's in this room?
What is this?
Another dispute, I'm afraid, with Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you set in judgment?
The lighting is so broken in here.
Judgments are the burden of a Jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now.
He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this.
I don't know. It is not my place.
Please. Only until Sigurd recovers his strength.
All right.
What's wrong with the light in here? It's so bad.
Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You will state your cases and I will hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able. Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Eivor. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrolls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial. Now,
I did this last
Gudrun,
time.
what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For sil with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks, and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see? As a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state, and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return?
Exactly, yes.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Holger has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet! Let me speak. After careful thought, it is clear that...
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
You were not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear scout?
My Jarl, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render my judgment. For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children, and delude the minds of men. I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Sigurd, Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
30 times? Surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to play pranks, Holger? Pay the fee, or be exiled.
Great, Jarl. If I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest
30 times! In silver! That is my judgment.
Eivor, please. Does this not seem unfair?
Sigurd is our Jarl. His word is law, whether or not you agree.
You see?
Of course, my Jarl. As it must be. Forgive my defiance.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
See to it that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
Why is the lighting so bad here?
Pleasure to see you, Eivor. I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor. For stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened.
Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a side you've seen?
Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid. But nothing like this. Never, ever like this.
Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We're his best hope for healing.
If it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
I have purged the Order of Ancients from Jorvik with Lufina and Hjor's aid. and should we ever need theirs, they will come.
You do this work well, Eivor. Is it a prelude to you joining the Hidden Ones?
I doubt it. Not enough glory in these back alley brawls.